So after a year and a half of really great gaming, a really great experience on my RTX 2060, I decided to finally sell that graphics card. So almost a year and a half ago, I pre-ordered the RTX 2060, the NVIDIA Founders Edition card, for the MSRP of $300. And I recently sold the same card on eBay, used, had a great experience gaming on it for over 300 bucks. So I sold it for right around $350 on eBay. So a used card selling for over MSRP shows you the true value of the Founders Edition NVIDIA cards. And I recently got my hands on a brand new RTX 2070 Super. So Best Buy gets some shipments in of the NVIDIA Founders Edition cards. Of course, with the Super Editions, they're not technically Founders Edition, but they are the NVIDIA created, marketed graphics cards. So I got my hands on a 2070 Super for the MSRP, so 500 bucks. We're going to replace the RTX 2060. So for the cost of right around 150 bucks, I went from a 2060 to a 2070 Super. So huge performance increases, 6 gigs of VRAM to 8 gigs of VRAM, a big jump in CUDA core count, almost double tensor core count. So this card, I should actually be able to play RTX titles on and turn RTX on. So I know Call of Duty, Modern Warfare has the capability of RTX. With the 2060, it's difficult. You don't have as big of a performance jump on the 2060 due to its limitations, just the overall specs of the card. But with the 2070 Super, we should be able to see plenty of performance on that card. So I'll do a quick unboxing for you guys, put it in the system, and we'll get everything booted up. Here we have it, guys, the RTX 2070 Super. And just taking a quick look at Best Buy's website, you can still find this card on there for MSRP 500 bucks. It was out of stock for like a couple days after I purchased, but now they seem to have some back in stock, and you can get free delivery on Friday, May 22nd, if you purchase it today. So plenty of good deals out there. I honestly thought these RTX 2070 Super NVIDIA cards were for the most part sold out and out of stock and you couldn't get your hands on them, but Best Buy seems to have some on hand, and that is where I got this guy. So we'll do a quick unboxing now, and then we'll get everything taken down. We'll take the 2060 out of the old system, put in the 2070 Super, get everything set up. And voila. So here we have it, guys. The 2070 Super. Brand spanking new. Looking really, really nice. Can't wait to get this installed in the system. So go ahead, take the 2060 out, and we'll get our 2070 Super installed. So here we have our 2060, and we had originally 3D printed this GPU bracket, RGB lit up, the cool NZXT logo. However, with the 2070 Super, the card is almost, I think it's an inch and a half longer, so we're not going to be able to use this anymore. So we'll find a new spot for the RGB strip, and we're also going to need another 6-pin power connector. Just taking a quick look in the back of the case, I put the existing ASUS RGB strip along with the pre-existing NZXT one on the back of the cable hider, I guess you want to call it, that's in the H500i. And then we also added our extra VGA cable. That way we have our 6-pin and 8-pin power for our 2070 Super. And before we throw it in for the satisfying peel, first boot with the RTX 2070 Super. So as you can see, I have the 2 original power supply cables in there, but I have some cable mod cables coming, so that should clean that up quite a bit. So we'll just make sure the graphics drivers are installed correctly, we're showing up everything good, and then we'll do a quick comparison in both games and some applications comparing the 2060 and the 2070 Super. So now we're powered on, and if we go into NVIDIA control panel, you guys can now see 2070 Super. So the 2070 Super and the 2060 both run the same driver, so no need to update the drivers or do anything like that. And we are completely good to go, ready to game, ready to render. We'll first take a look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So this clip is from the RTX 2060. So as you can see, average FPS right around 85. And then we'll take a look at the RTX 2070 Super. Same settings, everything the same, normal to low, pretty much everywhere, 1440p. The monitor goes up to 144 Hertz. And with the 2070 Super, you'll see an average FPS around 120 frames per second. So a big jump there, almost 1.5 times the performance. So plenty of a boost in performance in games.
Changing bags.
Enemy at the woods.
So now we'll go ahead and take a look at NVENC encoding. So we'll use hardware encoding on the RTX 2060 and the 2070 Super using Adobe Premiere Pro Beta. And we'll see exactly what the performance boost is with the 2070 Super. So we'll use the same video, same render settings, and we'll hopefully see a big reduction in time. And there we have it, guys. So the RTX 2070 Super performs way better in games, especially in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, almost 1.5 times the FPS in that particular game. And in terms of NVENC encoding, particularly with Adobe Premiere Pro, we didn't see as big of improvements, but we still did see a reduction in time. And I'm sure with some setting tweaks and things like that, we could definitely get that timing down with the 2070 Super. Again, never would have thought the RTX 2060 would sell for $100 over MSRP, but pretty awesome, and it really lended itself to upgrading the system to the 2070 Super. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, any questions, leave those below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel.